Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 by Asobo Studio is one of the most ambitious gaming projects to date. It is basically a 3D simulation of the entire Earth, and that means you can fly and have an aerial look at almost any location on Earth. Here are 10 places we think are gorgeous and worth having a look at. The coordinates for these locations are mentioned in the video description, so feel free to use them and don't forget to add your own weather effects to make them look as spectacular as possible. Without further ado, this is Button Smash with 10 beautiful places to fly over in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Salar de Uyuni, amid the Andes in southwest Bolivia, is the world's largest salt flat. It's the legacy of a prehistoric lake that went dry, leaving behind a desert-like, nearly 11,000 square kilometer landscape of bright white salt, rock formations and cacti-studded islands. It is extremely close to the Uyuni airport and hence pretty easy to observe the massive white expanse of salt once you take off or approach the airport runway. Gorgeous white stillness for miles. Moraine Lake is a glacially fed lake in Banff National Park, a few kilometers outside the village of Lake Louise, Alberta, Canada. When it is full, it reflects a distinctive shade of azure blue. The unique color is due to the refraction of light of the rock flour deposited in the lake on a continual basis by surrounding glaciers. The area is gorgeous with high peaks and tree-filled landscapes, a definite feast for the eyes. Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach is the most famous beach on the southern coast of Iceland. Its beautiful black sand, powerful waves, and the nearby Reynisfjara sea stacks make Reynisfjara a truly beautiful place to fly around. The Dolomites are a mountain range located in northeastern Italy, making for some fantastic flying through extremely gorgeous peaks. The Seceda region in particular is a visual treat. It is sometimes hard to believe that there are people actually living in such a surreal environment. The Caribbean in general is just so beautiful to look at. The gorgeous turquoise waters with white sands make it a dream flying experience. The coordinates provided here are for Darkwood Beach, but you can just as well fly above any of the Caribbean islands for a surreal flight. At the western edge of the Hardangervidda mountain plateau and near the town of Odda, Trolltunga and the valley below were carved out by an ice cap that covered most of Scandinavia during a series of ice ages. This resulted in one of the most breathtaking sights on Earth. The area around spans the entire lake Ringedalsvatnet and is a jaw-dropping visual treat. Eyjafjallajökull is one of the smaller ice caps of Iceland north of Skor. The volcano has erupted relatively frequently since the last glacial period, most recently in 2010, when although relatively small for a volcanic eruption, it caused enormous disruption to air travel across Western and Northern Europe for a week. The entire area is gorgeous with feeds to many outlet glaciers. Play around with the weather settings a bit to etch out a gorgeous sight for your eyes. The first place I flew to the moment I got out of the tutorial was the Himalayan range. A visual treat for the eyes, it also ends up being one of the most challenging places to navigate if you try to fly in snowy weather. Amidst all the peaks, it is easy to spot Mount Everest in all its glory. Again, try playing around with the weather conditions to enjoy the Himalayan range to the max. The Skeleton Coast is the northern part of the Atlantic coast of Namibia and south of Angola. Geological happenings over the years have resulted in massive sand dunes directly converging into the sea, which makes for some spectacular viewing. Fly along the coast for a surreal experience. Paro International Airport is the sole international airport of the 4 airports in Bhutan. With surrounding peaks as high as 18,000 feet, it is considered one of the world's most challenging airports, and only less than 24 pilots are certified to land at the airport. Take in the beautiful view as you try to bring out your inner pilot by trying to land in one of the most scenic airports in the world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe.